Hello, YouTube. This is Justin again. If you've ever been using the Gmail inbox with Google Chrome and NVDA or another screen reader, you might have noticed that sometimes you get into these situations where you try to compose a message by pressing C, or you try to search for messages by pressing /, and this is with browse mode turned off, and nothing happens. So I'm in my inbox now, and I'll just make it so that we echo keyboard commands and character presses.
Speak command keys on. NVDA +1, input help on. NVDA +2, speak type characters on.
And now that's done. So if I press / to search, / nothing happens. If I press C as in Charlie to compose,
C, section, down arrow, main landmark, table, important, me, supported IS, down arrow, starred, important, me, erish.
So you can tell that I'm still in my message view area. Nothing has happened. No window has come up to compose a message. So what exactly is going on here? Well, the Gmail interface is an application. It has a lot of stuff going on within this browser window. There's a side view, there's a main message view area, and on the right side, there's another sidebar, which you can use to either view your calendar, contacts, or tasks. And then on the top of that, there's information for searching and tools for opening applications that are a part of the Google Suite or another tool for navigating to different Google accounts. So there's a lot going on here. And at the same time, when you open and close Google Chrome, in this case, enough, when you're using it over time, this at least happens to me, the size of the window can sometimes shrink. And I suspect that that's what happens, that's what has happened here. If you're cited, you might be watching this video and thinking, well, of course, it's pretty obvious, right? I'll be able to confirm that after, but this just started happening to me today, and I thought this would be a good time to record a video on how we troubleshoot this issue. So, of course, the answer is pretty intuitive, I think, once you start thinking about it, but it definitely wasn't intuitive for me as somebody who doesn't use a screen. In fact, I don't even have a monitor hooked up to this computer, not a real monitor anyway. But the answer is to resize the window. And the way that we can do that is we'll go to the system menu, and then we'll find an option that says maximize. And that, once we press that, it should take care of everything, and we should be back to normal again. And I believe this might be a universal system command in Windows 10. I'm not quite sure. Alt space is what I'm going to use to go to the system menu, and then I will search using the up and down arrows for the maximize option. You could also press X as an X-ray, and it'll just do it for you. And I don't know if this is an issue you're going to have if you're using Edge or Firefox or other browsers, but it is something that happens sometimes with Google Chrome. And I think too, it could affect you if you're using other online applications. So it's useful to be aware of. Sometimes if windows are not popping up right within an online application, the answer might be to resize your window. So let's give that a shot and see if it works.
Alt system menu.
Alt space, now we're on system menu.
Down arrow, restore unevac, down arrow, move M, down arrow, size S, down arrow, minimize N, down arrow, maximize X. Enter. Inbox jar4.meusa.org mobility.
Okay, now I'm back in my message view. Let's give it a shot. I'll press /.
Banner landmark, search landmark, table, row 1, column 1, search all conversations EdgeTN, enter, section. Main landmark, table, draft, no subject, 12:4, down arrow, draft, no subject, 12:35 p.m., row.
This is interesting. So I searched for my name, and look, you can see the drafts of the messages that I created. If you wanted to actually check to see if the messages you're creating are appearing in drafts, if a window doesn't pop up, you can press GD.
GD. Main landmark, table, draft, no subject.
And if you all recall, G is go to and D is going to be drafts. So you can see I was trying to create these messages. They've shown up. They're just in drafts. They didn't display properly. Let's see if I try to compose a new message, if it displays right now.
C. compose, new message dialog, new message read.
And we had the expected result here. We jumped into browse mode and now we hear a message dialog that has shown up. And if I navigate, I can see that I have a message dialog here. I can fill out the information and send it.
Clickable subject, edit subject. Clickable to combo box has autocomplete multi-line. Clickable message body, edit multi-line.
And there you go. I'm going to go ahead and delete this by navigating to the delete button with B.
Set more, click, insert link, insert files, toggle confident, insert sign, more option, discard draft, control shift enter, drafts, 7.
And I just discarded it. And I've got a whole bunch of other drafts I'll discard later, but I hope that that has helped you. If it has been useful, comment, like, and share the whole usual mantra. I hope it's been, again, really, this is challenging. I think we need to be having more demonstrations on how we can troubleshoot some of these unexpected issues that can come up. So again, hope it's been useful for you and look forward to more videos.